Good afternoon, everyone. It is a beautiful day here at Desert Pines Horse Rescue. We're going to have some cold temperatures tonight. The kids have been out playing in the mud. As you can see, leftovers from the rain and the snow that melted. And so they've just been out kind of goofing around. And they got kind of muddy. And so we're going to get them all groomed up before the cold temperatures set in tonight and for the next few days. So let's take a look at what we've got for grooming today. I actually use a variety of different products. I'll use my hands-on gloves, which I absolutely love. Those are my first go-to with that amount of mud. Sometimes I'll use these little rubber ones, and then after we get all of the mud off, sometimes I'll come back and use metal curry or the rubber curry. I love these. And then we'll go to a medium brush and then a softer brush. And this, of course, is a finishing brush. I don't know if we'll get to that today. And then these are for the face. And then if we have some other issues, we'll actually wash the face with a little bit of a sponge. Then we'll actually come back and do the brush. I love these brushes, Biomane brushes. And I have a variety of different products that I use. I love the mane and tail for the detangler. I also put the Cowboy Magic, and sometimes if the tail is dry, I'll put some water on it first, and then I'll come back with the actual detangler and shine. If I have time, because I've got so many horses to do, I'll actually come back with some stain remover and whitener. We'll probably hold off on that until tomorrow. And then finally, we'll work on some hooves. We'll get them all cleaned up. We'll put some of the Horseshoe or Secret on. If any of them have any thrush, then we'll attack that right away with this thrush, no thrush, or some Vetericyn hoof care. I also love to use these products, the Cowboy Magic Super Shine. I've got a smaller one and a bigger one. If I find any scratches, which I hopefully won't today, I'll put some Vetericyn on it. Or for some of the deeper ones, I'll actually put some aloe heel on it. So that's kind of my lineup for today. We've got lots of different products. Those are my go-to tools. And then, of course, we'll put some hair moisturizer on if their skin is really dry. And then this is one of my best go-to products for the wintertime, Miracle Groom Bath in a Bottle, because we actually can't bathe our horses when it's this cold. Our highs are going to be in the 30s, and then our lows are going to be in the teens. So a little bit nippy for us today. Finally, I'll use some of my hoof picks. I love these that have the brush on them. It's so easy to clean the outside and the inside. And then we'll see what we can do today. I've got a lot of horses to try to get ready in a very short period of time. Yeah, shows it's about 42 degrees and 210. So let's see what we can get done today. I'm going to actually start my grooming with Shiloh. He seems to be about the dirtiest. That is really pretty dirty. Usually just one side. The other side's not as bad. So that's going to take a little bit of time. But that tail, oh yeah, that tail. So we'll get started with him, and then we'll work on this guy. He is such a sweetheart. Most of the time he stays really clean, but of course when you've been locked up for a little while because of the nasty weather, then they love to come outside and play, roll in the mud, get up and run and play some more, and then lay down in the nice warm sunshine in the mud, which is okay. I mean, they're horses, right? And then this little guy, he is usually a really beautiful little golden palomino, which is going to get started this year. He's 4 now, and I'm really excited to bring you some of his training, which will get started very soon, as long as we have these beautiful blue skies. And then last but not least, I'm going to see what I can get done with our little Cremello. This is Bianca, and she is absolutely pure white, blue eyes. She is an absolute sweetheart. And she is pretty dirty too. So that will be the beginning of our grooming session for today. We'll see what we can get done with these guys. Probably just do a whole lot of just cleaning, get the mud off, And then I'll come back and do some finishing on them maybe tomorrow. And they're all going to get locked up inside the barn tonight. The biggest reason I bring everybody in at night is because of the water. Outside, I don't run the electrical. Inside, I do have electrical set up. And I have heaters in each one of the waters. So we'll get each one of the stalls cleaned out. We'll put some bedding down inside, and then they'll have plenty of water. I noticed the last few nights they did not drink enough water because it was cold. Although I love to have them outside, it's just not good for their health to have such cold water if they want to drink the warmer water. And this is why they are locked inside. It is like 6 to 8 inches deep in mud out there. So we're going to let that all dry out. I'll probably just level it out and keep them all in for the winter and then turn them out in the arena when the weather's nice. And every single day that this sky is so beautiful.